welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you my no heat curl hairstyle. This one right here. I've been promising you guys to do this for a really long time and I'm finally doing it. Thank you for your patience. If you follow me on Instagram at the Whimsy Soul, you know that I wear my hair like this a lot. I call it my brave hair. And what surprised a lot of you is that it doesn't take any heat to make this happen. So by heat, I mean no hairstyling tools whatsoever. I make this all happen by magic. No, actually, it's a pretty simple routine. There are a lot of steps to it though, but they're easy. You don't have to be a hair wizard to make it happen. Well, if you're gonna be able to do this, and I'm gonna show you how, buckle on in for this tutorial. I hope that you enjoy it. Real quick before I get started, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. It helps out a whole bunch of you guys. And then also follow me on Instagram at the Whimsy Soul. I'll put it up here again for you and link it below. That's where I'm most active. That's where I share stuff every single day. So that's a great place to tap and follow me if you want to keep up with what I'm doing and where these curls are taking me. Was that too cheesy? Ready? Let's go. Hey, all right, let's get this started. As you can see, I just took a shower and that is step one. Twyla! I don't know if you can hear my cat over here. Let's try that again. This is step one to my easy no heat curls hairstyle. When I want to do this hairstyle, usually I shower in the evenings before I go to bed. It's 9 a.m. right now so I can film this video, but usually I am showering at night so I can do what I'm about to show you and then sleep on it and then wake up in the morning with beautiful hair. First step is to wash your hair, and it does matter what shampoo and conditioner you use for this. It's not a huge deal, but I have figured out that when I'm using like my Pantene Rescue Shots or something that's like really heavy and is meant to like heal my hair after I damaged it from like wind and heat and stuff like that, it just kind of weighs your hair down. And the goal of this hairstyle is to keep your hair full of volume so that it can have that nice fancy curl thing. So today I used some Nexus shampoo because it's nice and light and does the trick. Pantene's stuff is really great, so is Treseme's. You can't really go too wrong with your like everyday sort of shampoo. Just try to avoid the heavy hair mask when you're doing this hairstyle. Okay, so after you wash your hair, that all combed out, you're gonna want to use some products on your wet hair, and it does actually matter too. I have been doing this for like 3 or 4 years and I've been playing with all the different ways to do this hairstyle, and I've learned it does matter what products you put in your hair. We're using a lot of products today, people. The first one is this full layer volume mist. I actually use this every single time I shower because I have really long hair, and this does such a good job just like giving it a little volume around the crown. So I've already put it in, but basically all you want to do is put some around your crown and a little bit in the middle area, and that's what works the best. Lately I've also been using this Eva NYC 10-in-1 primer mist. It's mostly designed for when you're using heat on your hair, but I find it's nice to just do a couple little spurts here and there because it has things like argan oil and stuff on it. It's really nice for your hair. Alright, so once you have your leave-in product, you have to wait. I know, this is the annoying part. You're gonna have to wait about 30 to 45 minutes depending on how long your hair is for it to get to that like dampness sort of setting. So right now it is a little too wet to start braiding it. It's gonna take forever to dry and it's gonna be really hard. So you're gonna wanna wait until it's at that like almost dry, damp stage. For me, it's about 30 minutes. Alright, it's been about 30 minutes, and as you can maybe see on camera, maybe it's not possible, my hair is a little more dry. It's been drying for a little bit. So now is the good stuff, you guys. Now we're gonna do what makes the curls. So grab 2 of these. I'm gonna try to do this on a camera. First, you're gonna run your fingers through your hair, and then you're gonna take it and then you're gonna put it into 2 sides like this. And then you're gonna quickly just hair tie back one section of the hair that you don't need so you can focus on the other side. Basically, you're going to start at the crown and you're going to French braid, or as best as you can, all the way down. Here's the thing, it doesn't have to be perfect as long as you're getting your hair into some sort of braid from the crown to the bottom. It's going to work, I promise. I've done this super sloppily before when it's late at night and it still looks fine. You don't need to be a braid master to make this work. Okay, so now you can see why pulling one side back really helps, because when you get to the bottom there, when your hair is wet, it's really hard to know how much you've actually done, and you don't want your hair to be too lopsided because then they're going to dry differently. So as you can see, I missed this little bit up here. If this was like a dry hairstyle, Or if I was wearing this out to like the airport the next morning or something, I would probably like bobby pin that down. But again, we're just in most cases sleeping on this overnight. So your pillow don't care if you have a little missing hair here and there, and it's still going to work out fine. So don't worry about it. It does not have to be perfect. Woohoo, and that is it. This is how I braid my hair. At this point, I would either continue sitting on the couch and watching Netflix with my husband, or I'm going to sleep, and that's kind of all you have to do. Right now, as you can tell, it's daylight out, so I'm gonna be wearing this all day, and I'm gonna come back and check with you around 5, 7 o'clock tonight after my hair is fully dried, and I'm going to continue part 2. Let's speed up the day for you so you don't have to wait 8 hours. Okay, so it is about 3 o'clock right now, and my hair is almost all dried. It's been a hot day here in San Francisco, so it's drying a lot faster than I thought it would. It's still just slightly damp, but it'll be fine. So now we are on to part 2. That makes it look like it's part 4. So as I mentioned, usually I do this at night, and then I take my braids out in the morning. So let's just pretend it's like 7 a.m. right now. Good morning. So there they are. These are your curls. Look at that. No heat was needed for these. It is very crucial that you immediately start putting the correct products in it, otherwise all these curls are just gonna fall right out. I will say real quick, usually when I wear these overnight and then I keep them in for like 24 hours and I wear them all day the next day and then I take my hair out, the curls are like 10 times curlier. So if you ever see me with my hair like really brave style, it's probably because I've had them in for a long time. So next up, and the final step, is all the right products. The very first thing I always put in is some hairspray. I have been really crushing on Nexus's finishing mist lately. Other hairsprays I really like. Aussie is really great if you really need to have like a tight, firm hold on it. But Nexus I've been enjoying lately. This has been my go-to lately. I like it a lot because it doesn't make my hair too sticky like some hairsprays. I know, it's like you're at 80s prom and your hair gets really crunchy. This stuff does not do that. I'm getting hairspray in my mouth as I'm talking. Okay, so I like to put this kind of all around, and we're actually gonna do 2 rounds of this. We're gonna finish off with a little bit of this too. But right away, I like to stick it with some of that finishing mist to make sure that all of the curls and the volume aren't disappearing. Round 2, next product. Okay, next up is my favorite dry shampoo ever. I'm always testing out different dry shampoos, and there's so many great dry shampoos on the market. This always is my go-to. We probably have like 3 bottles in the cupboard right now on top of the other dry shampoos that I use on a regular basis. But this is something that, shout out to Melanie, my college roommate, she used in college, and then I kind of got into the habit of using, and it's really great. It's very affordable. You can get it at Target. It's about $8. This is Batiste. Anyways, so you just want to put a little bit in your roots. I learned from my other friend Justina, shout out to all the friends today, that it is a really good idea after your hair is dried, like right after you wash it and dry it, to put some dry shampoo in it as a preventative measure. So I have always, up to that point until I learned this, used this as like a corrective measure after my hair looks really gross and greasy, but this actually really helps extend the life of your hair. That's kind of the whole point of this curly hairstyle look, is you don't have to do anything to your hair for a couple of days. So anyways, definitely get your favorite dry shampoo, get up in your crown. Last step is, I only do this when my hair is a little bit frizzy on the end, so I'm going to share with you. Alright, so you can use some Moroccan oil infusion serum. What is the actual name? Mending infusion. So basically this stuff is used to heal split ends. So I'm actually at the point where I really need a haircut, so a lot of my split ends are starting to be more noticeable and they just like feel kind of gross. So only use this if you really need it, because it's really powerful. Any sort of smoothing serum is going to work pretty much the same thing for this purpose. So like Infusium, if you have other different products, it'll be fine. You don't have to use this one. This is the one I have. So honestly, like I said, Moroccan oil products are pretty strong, and at this point my hair is still a little susceptible to heavy products. So I'm just gonna put 2 pumps and then just kind of lightly get my ends there. keeps them from fraying too much, because again, this is a curly look, so if they start fraying too much, it just looks like Hermione Granger, pre-Goblet of Fire, sort of crazy. I mentioned I do like to finish up with another round of Nexus. I'm actually gonna stand up for this one so I can get the bottom of my hair. All right, so if you notice, I'm also not using a brush on my curls. That usually destroys them. So I usually just kind of use my fingers and weave it through. So remember, you braided your hair after you combed it out, so it shouldn't be too many knots or anything, but you can use a really big, like, toothed brush. Should probably name them brushes. One of those big guys if you really need to brush something out. All right, so that is it. That is how you can do my famous Brave style curls without any heat. It's super easy to do, you guys. You do need a little bit of a laundry list of products to make it happen, but usually my curls will kind of stay like this for at least 2 full days, and usually I can get them to stretch on a 3rd, which is awesome. Before you head out, make sure to subscribe to my channel, follow me on Instagram at The Whimsy Soul, and you can find this blog post and tons of other beauty blog posts and just lifestyle fun on whimsysoul.com. I post new blog posts 3 to 5 times a week, so that's a really great place to head to if you're bored at work and you're looking for more fun things to read. I hope you found this helpful. I really enjoy wearing my hair like this, and it's so easy for someone like me who doesn't have the patience or the skills to make my hair beautifully curled and gorgeous like some of those Instagram girls. So I hope that this helps you. Goodbye!